Hi everyone, it's Jean Border again, and I'm here from my spaceship high above the planet Earth, looking down at all of my friends who's stuck in the land of coronavirus. I've had a really good day today, and I've been really positive, and I've been struggling with what topic to cover with you tonight because I did promise to do one a day for at least 5 days. Maybe for next week too, if I can continue to come up with topics and people seem to have a need. Um, and I'll tell you why I'm struggling. I have a habit of surrounding myself with really fantastic people. Um, for most of last week, when everybody was really starting the whole panic and huge reactions to what's going on, I wasn't worried. I was with a group of people who are of the mindset that we create our own reality with our thoughts, with our actions, with the environment we're in. And so, yes, you take precautions, but you don't panic because panic puts you in a stress mode. Stress will lower your immune system, make you more susceptible to catching this virus. Um, so, my thoughts honestly just don't go there. But my clients kept contacting me and they were stressed and they were worried. And so there was this huge need, and I felt the need to bridge the gap between their mindset and my mindset because there was a huge discrepancy between the fear and the panic and the terror that was being created, or was at least being told to me by my clients, and where my mind was, which is, yes, it exists. We take precautions. We take care of ourselves. We don't go nutso. Um, but we see how this plays out before we panic. Okay. And I'm also, as I mentioned, of the mindset that we have the ability to create our reality with our thoughts. Where your brain lives is where your subconscious believes you want your future to also be. So I routinely ping my clients on the words they use, the way they phrase what they say. Well, I'm always sick. Well, if you believe that you're always sick, tomorrow you will also be sick because you are always sick. Absolutes are a scary thing in my world when it comes to certain topics. Um, so for me, it's much more useful to say, in the past, that was my pattern. I was always sick. But I'm finished with that now and I'm finding ways to move forward. Okay. So today, again, I spent the day with very high energy, positive, let's make a difference in the world. Let's do something good. Let's use this for, a way we can find ways we can help people. And so that's where my mind is. That's where my world is. Um, I'm, I'm friends with someone who, um, invited me into a Facebook group called IntelliHelp, which is a brand new Facebook page. If someone is in need of food, of medicine, of diapers, of toilet paper, um, as a result of this crisis, you go to this website, you can ask, say where you are, what you need. It's not for money, but it is for essentials, okay? And the amount of giving there is just amazing. So for me, I focus on what good is happening because of this weird thing that's going on in the world, right? Yes, it's bad. Yes, it's terrible. Yes, it's impacting people's health. I can't control that. All I can control is my reaction to it. And am I going to provide value in the world? Or am I going to sink down and say, oh, this terrible thing is happening, so it's happening to me, when it's not impacted me yet, right? Honestly, it hasn't. Other than it made my travel very easy. I was in empty airports, empty airplanes. You could spread out. You weren't sitting like this in the seats. Um, so for me, the world is very different than it is for some of my clients. And I'm only sharing this with you Because my struggle is, how do I help you? The phrase that came to me is something that came up in one of the sessions from last week. It was a phrase that was, let's try to get some clarity out of chaos. The world seems to be in chaos. For some people, it is flat out chaos. Their kids are home from school. They can't go to work because they can't send their kids to school and they don't have anybody to take care of their kids. So what used to be a 2-income family, maybe one of the incomes was from a waitressing job, right? Waiter, waitress. All their money came from tips. Now they're not allowed to go to work because the restaurants have been shut down. Dining facilities have been shut down. There is no income. So they need to get clear on, what are my steps to keep my family, again, that word, safe, right? So I know I'm doing a lot of talking and not a lot of tapping, but I want you to start focusing on, what do you need to get clarity on, right? And we're going to do some general tapping that will help calm your mind enough so that you can start focusing on positive things you can do to move forward, even with the events that are happening day to day, changing minute to minute. Whatever comes, you need to be calm to make rational decisions that are good for you, good for your family, right? So clarity from chaos, that's kind of where we're going today. Again, the points: eyebrow, side of the eye, under the eye, under the nose, chin, collarbone, under the arm, top of the head, right? Okay, here we go. My mind keeps racing. Tap along with me. And you can repeat after me if you want to. You don't have to, but if you can do that, that would be fantastic. Side of the eye, my mind is just going crazy. Under the eye, I don't know what to do. Under the nose, the world's gone crazy. Then where are we supposed to go? Collarbone point. What are we supposed to do? Under the arm, what are we going to do for money? Top of the head, what are we going to do for income? Eyebrow point, when can I go back to work? Side of the eye, how am I supposed to work from home when I've got kids running around the house screaming? Am I supposed to just put them on video games all day? But then that makes me a bad parent. Under the nose, because video games, I can't watch them every minute. I'm not sure what they're doing. I don't know if it's good for them. I don't know if it's bad for them. Chin, and I don't even know what I'm doing. So how can I be sure that I'm telling them to do the right thing? Why won't my head calm down? Under the arm, why can't I get my thoughts in order? Top of the head, I just need some clarity. Eyebrow point, I don't even know what I need to get clear on anymore. Side of the eye, do I worry about work? Under the eye, do I worry about home? Under the nose, do I worry about the stock market tanking and my retirement money going away just like that? Chin, do I worry about my next mortgage payment, or how I'm going to pay my rent, or how I'm going to pay my utilities if I'm not getting a paycheck? Is there something else I should be doing? Do I even know what that could be? Can I get my mind to calm down? breath in, deep breath out. Again, then again. How do you feel? Where do you feel the tension in your body? Let's focus on that tension. Even though I've got this tension in my body, I don't know what it is, and I don't know where it's from, and I don't know how to get rid of it. It must be there for some purpose. So maybe if I just say it's okay, it'll be okay. At some point, it'll be okay. And maybe that's enough for right this minute. Top of the head, because I don't know what else to do. Maybe if my mind slows down just a little bit, I'll be able to think a little bit more clearly. Maybe my mind will just get a little bit quieter, and I'll be able to see other possibilities. Good possibilities to help me move into a different future than the one I've been worrying about for the last 5, 6, 7, 8 days. So maybe it's okay for my brain to calm down enough for me to look towards the future. And think of positive steps that I can take now to get clear rather than living in the chaos of the last week. So maybe it's okay for my brain to calm down a little. And maybe it's okay for me to look towards the future with a little bit of hope. Because there's so much good going on in the world. There's so many good things coming from this terrible, horrific, awful situation. If I look for those, maybe that'll help my brain calm down a little bit. Maybe it'll spark some new thoughts and new possibilities for a happier future for me and for my family and for my friends and for my city and for my state and for my country and for the world. But it starts maybe with my brain calming down, becoming more clear, and allowing me space to think. Because that may be all I really need right now. It's a little bit of calm, a little bit of clarity. Maybe that's enough, at least for today. Breath in, breath out. And again, and again. I hope that helps. Get in touch over the next few days. Let me know what clarity you got out of the chaos that was your mind in the past. And this is Jean Border. Until next time, see ya.